ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Complete over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Fields to throw it. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Fields. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He connects on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. And gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. 2-and-out from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. Blast through midfield. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Able to get it to Benson. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Back at the 13-yard line.
Here's Tua. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Throw caught at the 6. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Now we'll pause for an injured player, and everyone here holding in their collective breath. It's Tua Tagovailoa in need of some attention. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On 4th down, Wilson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They put a receiver in motion right. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Works it past the 20. Hits the 40. Down the sideline to the 45. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance at a safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
Nevis with a point after. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Nevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. from the 36. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that takes them to third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. He's trying to push the field. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First down, ball at the 36. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And it sets up second down. Give to Hall now on the option. No look there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Toss play. This is Hall. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hall takes it straight ahead. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with third down and 5.
And it's third down.
Fields out of the gun. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Mevis able to knock it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. They'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 17-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at second and pretty short. A give to Henry. Still going past the 40. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back for their first points of this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, great stomp there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
17. Dolphins 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Thomas on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Field throwing here. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They bring Wilson in motion right. Throwing on first down. Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. It's Hall on the carry. Open space inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
26 yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Out of the backfield looking for Breece Hall there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A toss right side to Hall. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. This throw is caught. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 16-point ball game. Mevis now for the extra point. And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Henry. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive.
The Dolphins.
Wilson's throwing for it. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a 1-score game once again. cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Thomas on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. They start to drive it home. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments, so can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Trying for the deep ball. That's intercepted near the sideline. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Here's Fields to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Cater Kohu. So get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Henry on the option. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another run for Henry. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw Fields. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets lead by 15 now. Mevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Keeping it simple, they're just going to call a give right up the middle. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Nice run last
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying